Namaskar. Today we are going to learn about sports integrated learning and gamification. Now dear teachers, at the end of the session you will be able to define sports integrated learning, define the concept of gamification and differentiate between sports integrated approach and gamification. Along with this, you are going to explain various strategies for sports integrated learning and gamification. What are sports? Sports are athletic activities that involve some degree of competition. It can be formally defined as usually competitive physical activity which through casual or organized participation aim to use, maintain or improve physical ability and skills while providing entertainment to participants and in some cases spectators. Sports also have a set of rules which ensures fair competition. A game is an activity generally involving skill, knowledge or luck in which you follow a set of rules and you try to win against an opponent. We usually play games for fun or entertainment, but they can also serve an educational function. All in all, a set of rules, a goal and competitions are the three basic components of games. Generally, games involve both mental and physical stimulation. Now, dear teachers, we should know the difference between a game and a sport. Now, what is a game? As you know, a game is an activity typically involving skill, knowledge or luck in which you follow fixed rules and try to win against an opponent. But a sport is an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or a team compete against each other. Now, in the game, we involve both mental activities and physical activities, but sports mainly involve physical activities. For example, if we take about the games, we have chess, ludo, solitaire, tug, hide and seek and hopscotch. And if we take an example of sports, we have basketball, we have soccer, we have running, cycling, rock climbing, rugby and cricket. Most of the games are played indoors while most of the sports are played outdoors. Usually, games involve chance, especially board games and card games, but in sports we do not involve any chance. According to NEP 2020, sports integration is another cross-curricular pedagogical approach that utilizes physical activities including indigenous sports in pedagogical practices to help in developing skills such as collaboration, self-initiative, self-direction, self-discipline, teamwork, responsibility, citizenship, etc. Sports integrated learning will be undertaken in classroom transactions to help students adopt fitness as a lifelong attitude and to achieve the related life skills along with the levels of fitness envisaged in the Fit India movement. Dear teachers, now we are going to see how the sports is integrated in our curriculum as you have all seen in ISTA 2.0. Sports integration, that means integrating sports in the curriculum which fosters holistic development, promotes physical and psychological well-being and enhances cognitive abilities of the learners. Sports integration utilizes physical activities which helps to develop skills such as collaboration, self-initiative, self-direction, self-discipline, teamwork, responsibility and citizenship. It also helps in the experiential learning which can be come out in the immediate reflection and feedback. It helps the students to be prepared for the life, coupled with the conventional method, theory and practical. It helps in the emotional priming for education. We process all information through the filter of emotions before the logical response. When you dissociate the emotion and body from the process of cognition, rational behavior and learning is absent. Sports as an enabler for education. In conclusion, to improve current learning levels in schools, there needs to be a combination of traditional teaching methods to introduce ideas, experiential learning sessions to cement these ideas in children's mind through practical sessions, and finally, tools to ensure they are emotionally ready to learn. And one of the best tools that we can use to ensure that children are emotionally primed to learn is sport. Now dear teachers, let us see what are the benefits of sports integration pedagogy. It helps in the improvement of health, it boosts the confidence of the student, it helps to improve the leadership quality, it helps in maintaining the teamwork, discipline, academic performance and also in social development. Now what are educational games? Games that incorporate curriculum content or other educational material are referred to as educational games. Games can be used in education as a support tool to complement traditional teaching methods. It also helps to improve the learning experience of the learners, teaching other skills such as following rules, adaptation, problem solving, interaction, critical thinking skills, creativity, teamwork and good sportsmanship. Now what is gamification? Gamification is the use of game design, elements and game principles in non-game context. Gamification can also be defined as a set of activities and processes to solve problems by using the characteristics of game elements. Now let us see what are the advantages of games in education. It helps to engage students, it helps to make students remember. It also helps in visual and computer literacy, rule following and problem solving skills. It is beneficial for students with attention disorders. It helps to teach other skills. It makes the hard stuff more fun. It helps to motivate students, make them more engaged with the subject matter. Let us see the strategies for gamification. Instead of class worksheet, assign student quiz to learn about a new subject or complete a project. Use team building games. Instead of class parties or treats, have students earn points towards a class field trip by behaving and doing their assignments. Peer subjects that a student struggles with or dislikes with a fun books or activities to encourage motivation. Talk with them together or individually about what motivates them as a student and incorporate it into the student engagement strategies. Dear teacher, it's a big question to you that when we should introduce a game. So at the end of the session, let us see when we can introduce a game in the class that we can do to warm up the class before your lesson begins, during the lesson to give students a break when you are tackling a tough subject, at the end of the class when you have a few minutes left to kill. Hope, dear teachers, you like this session and it is going to help you in your classroom teaching process. Thank you. Have a nice day. Namaskar to all of you.